Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spanish for Kiddos podcast, where you can listen to fun bilingual stories and more. My name is Barbara. I'm the owner of Spanish for Kiddos. I'll be your host for today's show, and I'll be sharing fun bilingual stories for the fall season. So join me this season as we read aloud stories to encourage readers to read more. So today I'd like to share the school day of the three little pigs, el día de la escuela de los tres pequeños cerditos. One day, three little pigs were ready for the first day of school. Oh no, there was no school. What will they do? Había una vez tres pequeños cerditos estaban listos para el primer día de la escuela. Oh no, no hay una escuela. ¿Qué van a hacer? I know, said the first little pig. I'll build a school of straw. So the little pig made a school of straw. Ya lo sé, dijo el primer pequeño cerdito. Voy a construir una escuela de paja. Entonces el pequeño cerdito hizo una escuela de paja. That school is not strong enough, the wolf said. So the wolf blew the school of straw. Oh no, the school was no more. Esa escuela no está suficiente firme, el lobo dijo. Entonces el lobo sopló la escuela de paja. Oh no, la escuela ya no estaba. I know, said the second little pig. I'll build a school made of wood. So the little pig made a school of wood. Ya lo sé, dijo el segundo pequeño cerdito. Voy a construir una escuela de madera. Entonces el pequeño cerdito hizo una escuela de madera. That school is not strong enough, the wolf said. So the wolf blew the school made of wood. Oh no, the school was no more. Esa escuela no está suficiente firme, el lobo dijo. Entonces el lobo sopló la escuela de madera. Oh no, la escuela ya no estaba. I know, said the third little pig. I'll build a school made of bricks. So the little pig made a school of bricks. Ya lo sé, dijo el tercer pequeño cerdito. Voy a construir una escuela de ladrillos. Entonces el pequeño cerdito hizo una escuela de ladrillos. That school is not strong enough, the wolf said. So the wolf tried to blow down the school. But the school of bricks was strong. Yay! Finally, the little pigs had a school. Esa escuela no está suficiente firme, el lobo dijo. Entonces el lobo trató de derribar la escuela. Pero la escuela de ladrillos era firme. Yay! Finalmente los pequeños cerditos tenían una escuela. The end. El fin. I hope you enjoyed that cute little story for back to school. And if you look at our back to school resources blog post, we have lots of resources in there and that you can take a look at. That there's plenty of other activities that you can look at, and there's more tips and ideas. So I'll read what kind of tips that you can use as you go back to school. Transcript of the back to school resources. Back to school resources supply bilingual educators and families with activities and ideas to prepare for school. As preparation for school can be daunting and overwhelming, create strategies to help your bilingual learners return to school. Besides using checklists and to-do lists, add other activities. Activities include read aloud on your favorite book, creating lunch ideas, or shopping for your favorite outfit or backpack. Back to school resources and tips. How can back to school get less overwhelming? Of course, every year, preparations to start the new school can create stress and excitement. For bilingual students, the experience can be more stressful. Going to new school, class, or learning group is a new experience of the unknown. If bilingual students feel stressed, they might want to keep their feelings private. So this situation can create a lapse in language development and not wanting to learn. So create different activities for back to school to welcome students easily. Reading back to school ideas. Reading stories aloud is one way to encourage bilingual students to learn a language. Select books or stories that can promote participation in the class. Of course, you should set a few rules, but consider having the class participate in a fun read aloud. Do you prefer video or podcast episodes of Read-Aloud stories? These ideas offer you a range of stories in English and Spanish. Click on each backpack for stories, games, or more tips. Back to school readiness. There are many standards or sets of guidelines that bilingual students would need before starting kindergarten. You can focus on a few before going back to school. Use checklists to keep you organized and encourage bilingual students to keep track. You can use the STAR reward checklist to encourage practice. Developing routines before going back to school takes work. After relaxing summer breaks, starting with a new routine can take some time. For instance, create a sleeping or eating schedule that accommodates your family, or use it 1 hour before bed for sleeping schedules. Also, minimize using electronics before going to bed to promote better sleep. Visit the school if there is a Meet the Teacher conference or day. This approach can help the new changes in a few weeks. Discuss ways of what mornings or afternoons will look like. For example, if applicable, you can recreate a routine of what breakfast will look like or bus routines. Then ask what afternoons consist of. Will they work on schoolwork, read, or do any particular extracurricular activity? Create a schedule or planner of what the day will entail. In conclusion, back to school resources can supply you with valuable resources from checklists to lunch ideas. These resources can help you get ready. While these resources are helpful, create an environment you know will help your child return to school. So make sure you take a look at, as well as the Back to School Bilingual Resources slides. There are several types of backpacks with some click points in there that you can either watch a video or select for the free stories like I read in this episode. And there's some other fun tips in there, as well as checklists, to-do list, or even fun ways that you can start getting ready, or if you are ready into the first day of back to school or the first week of school. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye, everyone. Do you enjoy these bilingual stories? Become a monthly subscriber to the Spanish for Kiddos podcast to get exclusive content, including videos and special episodes. Thank you so much for your support.